Welcome to episode 2 of #AskGreens, where we're going to look at all your questions relating to the opening weekend of the RBS 6 Nations. I must give you a quick 30 seconds on it. What a weekend. Unbelievable colour, passion, tribalism, disappointment, brilliance, flair, bit of WD-40 needed in a couple of countries, but unbelievable. Over the course of the weekend, it reminded us all why we love this amazing tournament. But we are not here for me to give you a 2-minute roundup of what went on last weekend. We are here to answer your questions. First one, I knew this was going to be the first question. At NJ1001, Nick Field, where did England go wrong on Saturday? It made a fantastic turnaround in second half. And to use your words, Nick, to blow it with 2 minutes left. So, tiny detail. David Brailsford talks about the aggregation of marginal gains. Sir Clive Woodward talks about doing 100 things 1% better. To understand the margins in these big, tough international games away from home, you've got to look at the minutiae. On their own, perhaps don't mean a great deal. Add it up over the course of the game, suddenly come back and bite you in the bum. Stewart's come out very strongly and defended his substitutions. I can understand that Morgan went well for Vunipola, that Dixon didn't do a lot wrong for Danny Kerr, but just slowly but surely, drip, 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 the gradualness of inevitability. One of my favourite coaches once told me, the gradualness of inevitability, and things just started, the missed line out deep in French territory, let off the hook, they get a scrum right hand side. The only time I was cross with the backs all day. Awful call. At G Callaway 22, that's George Callaway, England nearly completed an epic comeback. What's the best, most dramatic comeback you've seen? Leinster v Northampton 2011, #AskGreens. I can't believe you've taken the words right out of my mouth. Johnny Sexton, Heineken Cup final, Northampton 28 points up. Johnny Sexton invokes the spirit of Istanbul. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, that was all about Liverpool coming back from 3-0 down against AC Milan in Istanbul in a Champions League final. That's right up there, but if I'm honest, no one likes football in a rugby questionnaire. Come on, Aguero, City 2-1 down against QPR, 90 minutes on the clock. Dzeko, in he goes. Balotelli rolls it around the corner. Aguero takes an extra touch. Aguero! Okay, at Ivana Holland 09. Ivana, I hope I pronounced your name right. How do you think the Irish pack will do against Wales on Saturday? Omani, how good was he last week? My man of the match. Chris Henry's a dog at 7. He's looked outstanding at 8. O'Connell may come back in. Will come back in. Tui went well. Tony's a line out. I love Healy at 1, the church as they call him on Twitter. He will want to prove everyone wrong, or not prove anyone wrong. Missed out on the Lions tour. We won a big series. Rory Best big at the breakdown, and Mike Ross. And they've got bench guys coming through. So I think the Irish pack will do exceptionally well. They brought Warburton back, Wales. I tip Ireland to win this one. I really do. I really do think Ireland will lift the momentum and tempo. And Joe Smith's work will start to pay dividends. At In the Loose, with no team really stepping up this weekend, do you think there are any favourites for the RBS 6 Nations? In the Loose, you're clearly not an Irishman. 28-6 against Scotland. Yeah, it's a pretty good opening gambit from the Irish. Still my prediction to win this tournament. France, I tell you, once they've won one and once they've beaten their old enemy Le Roast-Beef in round 1, that will give them an unbelievable sense of confidence going forward. They might get Remy Tellers back in the future in terms of the fly half, because Plisson played okay, but still don't have it. Machino, never been his biggest fan, came off the bench. There's an impact sub. Did great things for the French from scrum half. The forwards have that power. Dusautoir may or may not come back in the short term, but Nyanga, unbelievable. Pickamole, an absolute rock. So, where's momentum gone? Who's just wrestled control? Still Ireland in good shape. Wales win at home. They'll take that, but tough trip to Dublin. France. So at the moment, potentially, you're looking at Ireland, France, Wales and England still in the mix. Good luck to all your teams. I know you'll want some predictions. Ireland to beat Wales. England not to blow Scotland away, but England to win at Murrayfield. And Italy to continue their good work, but unfortunately once again fall short. As France's confidence begins to grow, the Marseillaise sings louder and more cockerels are released onto the field. See you next week.